Here we have, which I just adore. Now I love it when they turn them upside down. I call this the all-seeing eye, and it's at the root. So it's a completely different relationship. It all brings all the energy down. And it's so interesting with a picture like this, you can see it's the same but it's opposite. So this is like fascinating. These are such simple things, but that's why art should revolve. I'm revolutionary, like forget art shows, sitting watching a cocktail party, looking at, talking about art on walls in galleries. Hello, we've lost the art. The art is living, like a tree. This is my hourglass of time. I've been waiting a long time to come out, because I wanted to test that it's verifiable on every single level what I've discovered. Because I've discovered it now with other people, I call it the panacea, the heal all. It's how creation works. But firstly, one of it is you have to understand it in yourself, and you have to learn to cultivate it. So that's each individual's singular task, and that's a lifetime task. But education then happened in the group, in Aquarius. So I came off the mountain 4 months on St. Catherine's, and basically I almost died of dysentery, and I almost died, and I passed through again the death, and then I have a student named Atawe, the gift, and we produce all the medicine wheels with the stories and Egyptian English language, which is all the banners and flags that we have here. And for 6 weeks we produce something that it's so prolific, and even more prolific than being alone 12 hours. It showed me something. It showed me education belonged to the realm of the soul and energy. But more recently when I came here and I found this house, I knew I was moving again. I've moved so many times. But I knew I was going to move on the day I was going to move, like, oh, I'm going over there, I'm going to find a house. I'm just in synchronicity. It's just one of those days. So I bicycle and everything, just magic, things unfolding. By the end of the day, I have a home, not this home, the one, the red, orange home I call it. I've moved house, and I've adopted a cafe and a table by the Red Sea, and I'm looking out, and we're having a gathering on the first day, and it's all the young people, because I like to hang out with the young people. And Ahmed was there, and we formed a relationship from that night on. And basically, in that time together, miracles started to happen. And by the end, I was experiencing, like I said today, an epiphany. I was having this thing like, I only understand a fraction of what I've been studying alone, when it can be communicated from soul to soul. This amazing thing happened. Look at this flame. Arabic English. In 1 month, Ahmed was speaking and writing in Arabic and English. 6 weeks, and then he vanished. I never see him again. But I have the record. All these people, I call him my godson. He'll come back. He's a tailor. I'm going to read this. I out from my city to cross the mountain. This is his words. I'm out from my city to cross the mountain, but I find myself cross the reef of the Red Sea. And what he means by that is, I took him to the reef. He'd never swam. On the coral one day, we went out together, and I remember the day. He was just like, whoa, because he had to overcome fear. He'd never swum before. We went to the reef. It was a perfect day. Boom. But we have to be very careful going over the reef because it was very shallow, and you've got to be careful with the wind. It was in. It seems like you are in the ship. This is to me, I found. It seems like you are in the ship, but you are not the driver. Yeah, that's exactly. And all you can do is waiting the chance to take your first step. This is the step. Because it's demonstrable. I've waited so long to share this story. From this on, he went to write many, 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 many very beautiful things. So first he would write these things and I'd show him art is nothing in Egypt. He was like going to negative, and I say, let's take the negative out and say art is in Egypt special. Take out Kant, and art feeds. Kant again gives you clothes, but art can make you busy. Art can make you have a quiet mood. Art awake your imagination to another world. I take out the negative language because it dampens. Sky, earth, mountain, birds, sea, under the sea, all that is art. If you don't have eyes, then art is nothing. This is a boy that doesn't know English, and in 1 month is writing this. This is a philosopher. This is like powerful. And today it's great because I haven't read this stuff. I'm just like, oh my God, look at this stuff. I remember my volcano inside my chest, my heart push, my blood in my body. Victims of water like killers of children. Yemen, no identification, no life. Iraq, stolen her. Saddam in front. Syria, silent war, no help. So these are the things he sees as a youth here in Egypt. We all know, and yet this is an incredibly safe society. But he expressed, and we turn it around from negative to creation, to an active revelation. And now I have something that can educate. That flame fire was in my heart for my home, and my religion with Abraham sail looked like sleeping in deep dream, and I can't feel anything about that flame. So part of the transmission was he discovered the inner fire. He didn't know about this, and then suddenly, like, inside everything become a live now. So it's a testimony, and you see, it's English, Arabic, like it's a bloody book. 1 week, 2 weeks, like come on. This is like prodigy stuff. Just meeting somebody, one-on-one, 3 hours a day. Every day we're working. Thank you. I just want to give homage to the next generation. You're brilliant. You just need a little education and a little guidance. And we can all learn the silence, because the silence comes from within. Although I'm doing a lot of talking, we know that. But there'll be time not